Good afternoon, Pranandar, good afternoon. Just trying to make sure my thing had actually started. Right, so here we are back on Fallout Shelter. Day 4 on this particular base. You can see the base has grown quite a bit. I got these guys all working out in the gym to get themselves a bit stronger and so on. These guys are working on their perception. I've got a new dweller coming in from the wasteland who's a not particularly impressive sort of fellow. I might put him... I don't know what I'll do with him. Yeah, I'll probably put him in this power plant at the bottom. Seems as good a place as any. Make sure I've got plenty of power coming in. So bringing up my base stats, I can see I've got various characters to send off on quests. So this guy he is going to come down here. Now, we are nearly up to 55, which means I'll be able to level up my, my overseer's office, get something a bit better in there. Exploring the wasteland, returning, still quite a way to go. Returning, still quite a way to go. And my last group have returned. So I'm just going to sell the common items, get rid of those. And I've got this sort of obviously this heavy minigun thing and the power armor, which is quite nice. So I will be sending somebody out with those. Some new designs, Ghost Pistol, come on, boom. Diner fragments to try and make things look nice or different. I do have some of the party stuff, but I don't know. I don't think I can redecorate it, which is because it's still locked, so I'm not sure what's locked. The mystery stranger just appeared because my phone went bzzz. I'm not seeing. There he is. Got him. In the bottom corner. So, yeah, quick look around to pick him up because he's good for caps. Now, I'm going to send out some dwellers on a couple of missions, and then we'll have a quick look at some of the training rooms, I think. So, all ends well in Roswell. So this is the last mission of the sort of the series quest. So I am... hang on. Right, quest team. Let's have a look. Buy jobs. Coffee break. Okay, so I'm going to send Lucy. And I'm going to send Justin Mine, and I'm going to send 76 Overseer. So send them 3, just because to give them, don't need as many as 25 stim packs, 15 should do for each of these groups. So they're going off on one quest. Off they go. So they're off. And I'm going to do, because I can have 2 quests on at once, do your dwellers and agile, blah, 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 5 luck, 5 agility. The one I was going to do was the mandatory fun, because I've already done the first one of that. So let's go for Karen, Abraham, and Ed the Ghoul. Ed the Ghoul's very solid. Now this guy, Abraham's relaxed wear. Okay, that's actually really got quite a lot of stats boosting stuff, so I'm just going to leave that. I might give him Lincoln Repeater. I might give him the Hardened 50 cal machine gun. Yeah, that should do us. And they can take 15 stim packs and 10 right away, and off they go. Bye. Now that means all of my people are now running around and doing things. So the focus really on this video was having got those guys underway and just checking everything else around the belt vault is ticking over. I did have a quick look at some of the rooms, and in this case we're going to have a look at... I've just accidentally sent somebody to the wrong room. No, stay where you are. So accidentally drag people around with because I moved the screen around and whatever. So the first room we're going to have a quick look at is why we want to upgrade special. So these guys are working in the power plant, and stronger workers work better in the power plant. So I've got 6 strong guys in there who've all got slightly above average. It's like strength is a tiny bit higher. Not much, as you can see on this one. Like she actually doesn't really have much. This one would probably be as well in agility. They kind of got a bit jumbled, my dwellers over time. He actually is the strongest one in there, so he's where he should be. This guy, well, if he changed his clothes, he could possibly be a bit stronger. And this guy's pretty strong because he clothes this girl. Sorry. So that's what they're doing. So to boost strength directly, I can send them to the gym. So here is the gym. And like all buildings, it can be upgraded. So it starts off, I think, as a weight room, and after 2 upgrades, it ends up as a gym. And you can see I have got four, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwellers working out in here. And this boosts their strength, which will make them more useful for the power plant. So you can see that they're a bit of a mixture. Noah used to go wandering around the wasteland for me. Hannah is quite good. This guy is is getting close to max, and this guy is only got one more to go. And if I zoom in, I can see he's got 6 out of 27, and his strength will be maxed out. It's worth increasing special stats. Sometimes you can actually get people up to sort of like all of their specials. So that's strength. Perception is trained randomly in the armory, the weapons center as it is here. So they are focusing on like examining little objects. I suppose that's where they train their strength. Perception, sorry. And you can see these guys, because they're not really doing any specific job. Most of them, they're just in their clothes they arrived in, or old Longfellow's in his jacket, and this little Joyce here is in just a vault suit. So some of them stay in vault suits. I might put them in something else later on. So that's perception training, and that's that's very good for anybody working in the water industry. So the raiders are coming in. So the next one is E, which is endurance. Now I haven't actually got any endurance training going on at the minute. There's Mystery Stranger, I'll have him. The endurance isn't, I'm going to be training, but they do train for endurance in one of the rooms. C is charisma. Charisma is trained for in the lounge. I suppose it's like a bar, and the idea is that they talk to each other and flirt and all the rest of it and get used to chatting. So there is charisma in the lounge. I haven't built a lounge yet because I don't view it as terribly urgent. I is for intelligence. So here is the intelligence. Intelligence is trained in the classroom. So here is this guy, and you can see he's 1 minute away from leveling up his intelligence. Intelligence is good for the labs and a couple of the other jobs. Sometimes I've put dwellers in just because I don't know what else to do with them. So they're busy training, because why not? So the raiders have come running in. They won't last terribly long. So one's dead. The other two are dead already. They sort of slowly die, but once they start dying, that's it. Not amazing stuff from them. They're not particularly threatening and what have you. The raiders, so they're gone. Let's have a look. Where were we? So he is just training away down in the classroom. Then you've got A for agility, which is quite useful if you're working in the food side of the industries. So these two people are training for agility, which is Brian Lewis, who is for some reason in a radiation suit, but I don't know, and this Jack Lewis, who they presumably are related, although I don't know what the relationship is. They've both got the same surname. Whether one of them presumably is the dad of the other one, I would guess this one's the dad, but I don't know. It could be half brothers or something. I've got a bit lost. Oh, there. So this guy's intelligence has now gone up, pa-ching. So you can see a very slight increase in his intelligence stats, which will just help if I choose later on probably to put him into training. So that's A, and then last letter, of course, of the alphabet is L for luck. Last letter of the word special is L for luck, and luck can be trained in the games room. It's a bit of a strange concept that you can train luck, but there we are. That's the way the game works. So those are the training rooms, and as I say, they kind of, at least for the main part, once I've got all of my dwellers, I'm producing all of the essentials in terms of food, electricity, and water. I find it's a good idea to get dwellers and put them in a different place to get them to start training, developing their skills, which will come in useful in missions and everything else. So you never know. So we're just going to finish off with my roulette wheel spins. These are tokens that are specific to this season. So I got not particularly special dweller there. I could do with 3 more dwellers, can I really? Which is looking pretty likely. Unfortunately, I've had 2 green dwellers, which is 2 standard dwellers. They're not particularly special. Radaway is probably about the worst thing. 1 single packet of Radaway is not a great reward. Yep, got that twice. Yay, that's rubbish. I could do with a gold dweller. That'd be nice. A gold one. No, Stimpack. Single Stimpack, not much. Well, probably worse actually than Radaway. Oh yeah, 3-star dweller. That's what we want. Bitter Cup. I don't know where Bitter Cup comes in. Bitter Cup looks like I might give Bitter Cup a load of stuff and send her off into the wasteland. and 1,000 caps, which is quite handy. There we are. So good. Right. So this one we've got. Probably going to put him into power because of his strength is slightly higher. I've got this one. She could go and work in the diner, I suppose. We're in the diner for now. And then I've got this one. She's wearing, I believe, by the look of that, she's wearing a particular outfit. Boosts her stats. So let's put her. She can where's she come? She can come in for a moment. I'm not planning on actually keeping her in for all that long. So she has come in. I think I've given out all my pets. Let's just check. I think pets are all given out. Yeah, pets are all given out. So I'm going to give her the hardened minigun, and I'm going to send her off into the wasteland on a bit of a killing spree. Oh, where'd she go? What happened then? Press the wrong button. Lost her. Where is she? Did she make it down to the bottom? I don't think she did. Is that her there? Yeah, Bittercup. Right, here we are. Right, Bittercup. Here we go. I think this Bittercup from the... Assumes from the games, but I can't recall a Bittercup. And there we go. 10 of them, and off we go. And they're off exploring. And that is where I'm going to finish. So as ever, thank you for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, however, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. Oh, hang on. Mystery strangers appeared. Let's see if I can catch him. Can I catch him? Not spotted him yet. I think I'm going to miss him. He's still here. He's gone. There. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.